Hi everyone, and welcome back to another upper body session with me, Coach Jakob. We're going to pick up exactly where we left off in those last 2 weeks, so working on those foundations so that we can from the next week actually build up progressively, but build up on what we did so far. Everything that you're going to need for today might be a mat, is definitely some water, and then if you have a kettlebell or dumbbell at home, perfect. If not, be a bit creative, grab something like your backpack and put everything inside that you have at hand at home. Alright, other than that, of course, grab your speaker, play your own workout playlist, and then let's begin. Today we're going to move through our pillar and movement preparation, our warm-up to prepare for one strength block and one metabolic conditioning part. At the end, we go into greater detail there later. Right now, let's begin. Let's kick off today's session. We start on the floor in our side lying position. So from here, please follow along with me. We move into our 90-90 position, 90 degrees everywhere, hip, knee, ankle. Alright, from here, what we want to work on is some T-spine rotation. For that, we do some arm sweeps. Alright, so we reach forward, reach, then we draw a big circle above our head, and we reach for that wall behind us. All the way back, reach forward for that wall in front of us, draw that big circle, big arm sweep overhead, reach for that wall behind you. And then please give me 5 reps on each side. So 3 reps down here for me, 2 to go. Big rotation. That back shoulder drop towards the ground here. Open that chest, open that mid back, 5 reps, and then simply switch over to your other side. Same thing, knees at hip level, and then reach for that wall in front of you. Draw that big circle, reach for that wall behind me. Try to keep those knees down. 5 reps again. That side is pretty tight on me. Reach forward, 2 reps down for me. Reach backwards behind you. Last one here, big circle overhead. Reaching for that wall behind me and in front of me. Alright, very nice. We stay in our finish your last reps. Alright, and then we stay in our side lying position. Now everything is straight. What we're going to add is an arm bar. So perpendicular to that floor, the line from hand through those shoulders all the way down to the floor. What we do from here is we let the top hip drop towards the ground and come back to neutral. Let's go. Give me 5 reps of that on each side. Let the hip drop down while you are controlling and maintaining your arm bar. 2 more reps for me. Very nice. And then switch sides. Straight. And then arm bar. And let that top hip drop towards the ground. 5 reps again. Three reps down for me, 2 to go. Try to keep your shoulder away from your ear. Shoulder blade down towards your back pocket. Very nice. And then as soon as you're done, please move into supine position. Alright? Hands nice and easy in front of your chest. One leg bent, the other one straight. Alright? Now give me 5, maybe 5 to 8 reps on each side here, just crunches, alright? So bring your ribs down to the hips, lower back pushing into the ground, own that position 1 to 2 seconds, relax, and up again. Create that tension in your midline, in your pillar, in your core. 3 reps more for me. Last one, and then switch, straighten that one leg, extend the other, and again, 5 to 8, maybe 5 to 10 reps. Let's go. Ribs to the hips. Brace that core. 3 more reps for me. Lower back pushing into the ground. Last one here. Alright, fantastic everyone. And then, when you're done, please move into quadrupeds. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Alright, what we're going to do from here is, first thing, we want to tighten up everything we have. So we screw our hands into the floor towards our pinky fingers, closing those armpits. Shoulders automatically move away from our ears. We want to brace that core and to squeeze those glutes while we are lifting off our knees. So, looks like so. Active quadruped. Brace everything you have and relax. 5 reps of that. Let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze and relax. 3 more reps for me. Hold that position, ear, shoulder, hip, one straight line. 2 more for me. Also here, ribs down to the hips, squeeze those glutes. Last one, brace that core. On the position and relax. Very nice everyone. And then please stand up. We move into our next exercise, hand walk. 3 reps, alright? So we reach for our toes, let's go, and then we walk into our plank. Head to heel, strong as steel. Everything that I told you for the active quadruped also is true here, alright? So we are screwing our hands into the floor and brace everything we have on that position, on that plank, and walk back. Reset, get tall, 2 more reps. Reach for your toes, walk forward on that plank. Close those armpits, brace that core, squeeze your glutes, and walk back. Reset, last rep. Head to heel, strong as steel, ear, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, one straight line. Tight, 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 and walk back. Fantastic. Very nice everyone. So last thing, some neural activation in our pillar movement preparation. Wake up that thing that is attached to our neck. So our starting position is going to be hip width stance, and we drive that hip into the wall behind us. That's our starting position, with ear, shoulder, hip in one straight line. On my first go, slowly and controlled, one fluid movement, you bring that hip forward, come onto your toes, and you reach for that ceiling. On my second go, you drop down to base, shoulders above knees, above toes, proud chest. Alright, let's try that. Let's go. Starting position, hip width stance, and we pivot over. On that position, knees slightly bent. Wait for that first go. Go! Drive that hip forward and get tall. Reach, reach, reach. Go! Down to base. Shoulders above knees, above toes. And relax. One more time. Let's go guys. Starting position. Go! Get nice and long and be patient. Wait for the second go. Go! And relax. Fantastic. Very nice. So now, pillar movement preparation. Warm up done. Grab your water bottle and rehydrate, please. Now we're going to move into our strength block. Alright, strength block, 4 movements. Okay, let's begin with the first one. For the first one, we move into our quadruped position. Active quadruped actually. Now, for what we're going to do here, please place your hands a bit closer, your feet a bit wider. Alright, you're going to see why. So, Active quadruped, knees lift off the ground. From here, we move into plank and we add 2 shoulder taps, maintaining a stable midline. Don't rotate in your hip. Back to your quadruped, knees stay off the ground. 6 to 8 reps always with 2 shoulder taps. Let's go. 1 rep down. So, a few more to go here. 2 shoulder taps, 6 to 8 reps in total. That was 1 rep. Now 2, alright, so 1 rep is quadruped to plank, 2 shoulder taps on each side, back to quadruped. That is 1 rep. 3 reps down for me. I will go for 3 more here. 6 to 8 in total. Show me control, especially during those shoulder taps. Last rep for me. Quadruped into plank. 4 shoulder taps in total, 2 on each side. Back to quadruped and relax. Fantastic. Finish your last reps. Quadruped into plank, shoulder taps. Back to quadruped, that's 1 rep. 6 to 8 reps in total, always those 2 shoulder taps. So, speaking of those shoulder taps, if you want to take it up a notch, you can place your hands a bit wider, your feet a bit closer, makes it a bit more unstable during those shoulder taps. Focus on maintaining that stable line, don't rotate in your hips, alright? First movement. Second movement, please stand up. Again, hip width stance, arms overhead, moving into that big Y, alright? Thumbs pointing backwards. And now from here, we pivot over, 1 straight line, hands all the way down to my hip. And as soon as I'm here in the bend over position, I go for W, Y. And 1 more time, W, Y, then I bring my hip forward again. That's 1 rep. Give me again, 6 to 8 in total. Let's go. Hip back. Hip forward. And focus is on those W to Ys. Shoulders stay away from your ears, shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. Squeeze that orange, let the orange juice run down towards those back pockets. I go for 2 more reps here. Knees slightly bent the whole time. Create that tension between your shoulder blades. 1 more rep here. Pivot over, W, Y, W, Y, hip forward again. Fantastic, 6 to 8 reps in total. Very nice, everyone. Alright, now please grab whatever you have available at home. I go for my backpack. We move into a stance which is a bit wider than shoulder width approximately. Bring your weight overhead. Alright, lock out that elbow. Bring that weight towards the ceiling. Now we're gonna pivot over, maintaining that straight arm. Rotate, try to touch the ground. Come back up. Alright, in that locked out position, I'm basically listening to my biceps. It's close to my hat. Let's go, 8 reps each. 6 to 8 reps each again. I have 4 more here. Last 2 for me. Alright, and then switch sides. Lock out your elbow, straight arm, and then let's go. Six to 8 reps each side. I have 3 more here. Last 2. Alright, fantastic. Then put down your weight, please. Put it aside. Alright, very nice. Now, that was our 3rd movement for our strength block. Our 4th one is our corrective, our swimmer. Usually, we do it in prone position today in half kneeling. You can decide which foot, which leg you want to have in front, up to you. Alright? You can switch legs in the next round, doesn't really matter. So now what we're going to do is we reach overhead, okay, palms facing that wall behind me. Now I draw a big circle and basically handcuff myself, hands towards my lower back. Give me 3 to 5 reps here, drawing that big circle, keeping those shoulders away from your ears. In those end ranges, the palms are always pointing backwards. I have 2 more reps here, big circle. And last one, handcuffing myself, hands towards the lower back. Draw that big circle, hands overhead. Fantastic. So 3 to 5 reps here. Very nice. That was 1 round. Those 4 movements, always 6 to 8 reps each. Alright? 6 to 8 reps, so 6 to 8 reps each with those shoulder taps in our first movement and our W's, 2 Y's in that second movement. Okay? Then we have our windmill with that extra weight, 8 on each side, and the swimmer as our corrective, 3 to 5 reps. Alright. Right now, please. Hi.
You're getting close? Good.
Sorry for the interruption. So, right now, please simply pause the video and go for 1 to 2 more rounds on your own. Alright? Make sure to rehydrate in between. Fantastic. If you've done so and you haven't rehydrated in between, please make sure to grab at the latest your water bottle now and drink a sip or 2. Okay? Very nice. So, strength block done, as I mentioned in the introduction. Now we're going to conclude today's session with our metabolic conditioning. Alright, we're going to go for an EMOM of 6 minutes. So every minute on the minute for 6 minutes. In total, 2 movements. Okay, so please follow along with me to get familiar with those exercises. Our first movement is going to be a push-up. Only 1 rep, only eccentric, 30 seconds now. Okay, keeping those shoulders away from our ears, elbows close to our body. All the way down, 30 seconds. Okay, and then you're already done. That's our first movement. So 30 seconds, and then you get 30 seconds of rest in that first minute. Our second movement is our biceps curl. Okay, so you're going to grab your weight again. Okay, you're going to grab your weight again, and then we go for 20 seconds on each side for 1.5 rep. Okay, 20 seconds, 1.5 rep, and then we switch sides. So all the way down, all the way up, halfway down, again up, and then all the way down. 1.5 rep, 20 seconds on each side, 6 minutes in total. Okay, so you're simply going to alternate between your push-up and those biceps curls. Here we have 30 seconds eccentric, and then 30 seconds of rest. For that biceps curl, we have 20 seconds each with 1.5 rep, then 20 seconds of rest, and then you go back to your push-up, 6 minutes in total. Alright, so with that last bit I'm gonna leave you alone. So simply grab your timer, set your timer for those 6 minutes, and then simply alternate between your push-up, eccentric, 30 seconds. Alright, that's already it. Then you get 30 seconds of rest. You move on to your biceps curls, 20 seconds each, 1.5 rep, 20 seconds of rest, and then you're simply going to repeat that 2 more times, so 3 times each in total, basically for 6 minutes. Fantastic. Alright everyone, that's it for today from me. Enjoy that last bit. I hope to see you next time. Make sure to rehydrate in between and after the session. Also after the session, okay, can serve as a motivation for you. Refuel with carbs, rebuild with protein, but first tackle our metabolic conditioning finish up. Cheers everyone.